It is 2953 of the Third Age. Erebor has been reclaimed. Sauron has fled from Mirkwood into Mordor to begin his pursuit for the One Ring. And the last meeting of the White Council has tasked Gildor Inglorion with assembling a fellowship to stop Umbarian pirates from assembling ancient artifacts from a Second Age prophecy. Join the players of this Adventures of Middle-earth Dungeons & Dragons campaign as they unravel the mysteries of the prophecy. Welcome to Arda in Part 1 of the Inglorion Bastards trilogy, Search for Tol Arasea.
All right. Well, we'll go to it. I sort of have that like blinded Boromir-esque look about me, where I'm just sort of, I know I have to do this thing, even though it maybe is not the right path.
That seems wholesome.
It's well.
Yeah.
I've
So
been here before.
angle in this brings lots of memories back.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right, I think I got rid of all your horses. Let me shrink.
So would he know where we're headed as we're heading there?
Anglin?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. This is his land. I mean, you didn't come south of the Old Forest Road very often, but that, except for that one trip, and you've always sort of maintained a clear knowledge of where this thing was.
Yeah, so, like, you would see that, like, he's kind of visually, like, he's off normally, like, he's an awkward guy, but you could tell he's kind of troubled when he comes into, like, he's just kind of, like, standoffish and a little worried and just, like, very uncomfortable around this area.
I think maybe all of us are really uncomfortable around this area. There seems to be an entire city's worth of bones on the ground.
Is that like around the well? There's a bunch of bones.
Yes.
Great. Wonderful.
Is that water?
What's that?
Is there water there, or is that just like a big empty hole?
So let me describe it to you. So Mirkwood is just massive, right? It's huge. It takes, like I said, without horses, it takes you about 2 weeks to get through Mirkwood, and that's from side to side. So in The Hobbit, when Gandalf, they just borrowed ponies from. Hold on 1 second. When they just borrowed horses from Beorn, they get to the elf path, and they're like, "Well, can't we just go around?" And Gandalf is like, it's like 300 miles to whatever to the next crossing or something. It really is just a massive forest, and this is like a clearing in it, but it takes up such a little space that really you think that many people don't come here. The bones that you see, some of them are like deteriorating, like they've been here for forever. There's animal bones and human bones of all races. And at the center of this little pit is an ancient well. It looks like. I have a picture of it for you.
This is just a great scene.
It seems like a great place to take a drink.
Yeah, I've been here before. I remember this place.
And I forgot to show this to you. So this is a giant spider.
If I can drag one of his corpses to feed his father, then I will.
One of the corpses of the spiders?
Yeah, can I drag one of them?
Yeah. You could maybe cut off some legs or something, or like an abdomen.
Oh, spider legs. Nice.
So let me hand out pictures. The Old Well. It looks something like this. Like it's not like a manufactured well, right, where there are nice placed bricks around it. It looks like it was carved out of mud, and it's just it's a foul smelling sort of pit into the earth. You hear running water though underneath.
I say here we're close. I've kept father safe and in the least likeliest of places.
England would mean like,
I'd say.
be like, what do you mean you've kept him safe? This is not a safe place.
So both Raiken and Anglin, the last time you were here, Anglin, you narrowly escaped. You saw all kinds of like fresh dead things, and that was enough for you to sort of turn aside. Anglin, you had a completely different experience. You actually had to be rescued from something that. It was like a tentacle that came out of the well and grabbed a hold of you, and actually Radagast had to come, and your elves brothers had to come beat this thing off of you. Beat this thing off, yeah, great.
Had to beat off the tentacle there.
Yeah.
Well, now we know how to beat it.
Yeah.
And so like you have like flashbacks of this tentacle coming out of, and it was more than one, but one latched a hold of you, and you had all sort of the flooding feelings that I talked about in our private chat. So you have like those flashbacks, but it appears to be nothing, and you hear nothing from the well except running water now. And this was for you, Anglin, this probably was like 30 or 40 years ago.
Yeah.
And so I say, well, the best place to hide things is right under someone's nose, and here we've been and don't want to be here any longer. If you can help me carry him out in his almost always catatonic state, but like I said, he does have his moments where he shines, and I get wonderful flashbacks. But if you can help me, then we'll be rid of this place, and we can all go and live happy lives and eat something better than spider legs.
Yeah, Raiken is like in his own personal hell. He's like not listening to anyone and not looking at anyone. He's just like staring at the hole, at the well. He's like completely, he's like standing catatonic, basically.
Anglin would be like looking at like Faraday, like this isn't right. Like something's not right here.
And with that in
Something's
mind,
not right. Yeah.
with that in mind, let's do our other 5 shadow rolls. So
Yeah, I'd say so.
Great.
Burin, Anglin, Raiken, Tessero.
I'll wait until everyone's done. Tell me when everyone's done.
So 4 shadow points for Burin.
Ouch.
All right.
Don't have wisdom in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, wisdom.
Pulling a cleric in this game.
Not something you can fluff off points there.
All right. So we'll do Anglin.
Okay.
This is one of the reason Burin didn't want to come through the forest is because he actually had to do all of these rolls before.
Yeah. I don't enjoy where we are, but at the end of the day, I kind of
Voice.
have a soft spot for Raiken because of what he told me. When
What's
we
the
were
DC
traveling.
check? Sorry.
15. So you have three more shadow points. All right, Raiken.
Yeah.
Raiken's the older brother, is that right?
Yes.
Raiken might be hurting here.
Yeah, this is.
Makes sense. It fits the story.
Sense, yeah.
It fits the story.
Hey, you're not crazy.
Yeah, just barely.
Really. Yeah.
I got 8 now.
We
Okay.
have 10, right?
Yeah,
9?
I think you have 10. Yeah,
You had
Wait, why would I have 10? I
You
had
had
6 before?
64 and
No, oh, yeah, okay.
make sure your tokens are working right.
Every time I go
My
to a
token
new map,
keeps resetting.
Mine's reset every campaign we've done, Jared. When you go to a different zone.
All right, let me.
I
I'll
have
fix
it on my character sheet in that little section there.
All right, let me see something here. Well, I'll fix it between sections. So if we move to another map, you're just going to have to keep track of it. Let's say, Raiken, your hit points are off the chain. You actually have more hit points than you need, I think.
I have 30 hit points.
That could have been
Invincible!
maybe my doing. Okay, there we go. I'll fix it.
Wait,
all
what,
right.
how many do I have on yours?
You should have more hit points than 30, I would think, but maybe not.
No, yeah,
No, I had 24 before.
yeah, he has 30.
30's right.
Yep. All right, so next we'll do Tessero.
All right.
so anyways, as Raiken's kind of in his own personal hell, like I go to him and I say, brother, you're the strong one.
Doesn't don't hobbits have advantage on this sort of thing? Maybe not.
Oh, I think so. I think I have
Advantage on
advantage on
giant pips
saving
in the
throws
ground?
against corruption. Advantage on saving throws against corruption.
All right, so just I don't know,
All the rolls fit anyways.
maybe like half the number of points you have or something
That I have right now.
after these rolls. Yeah.
So you failed one of these.
failed 2 of them.
One.
With the advantage,
Yep.
the 22.
Oh, with
you had
the-
advantage.
okay, yeah. So if we're doing it now, yes. Okay.
So I'm at 7 now.
All right, and then Faradir.
Okay.
Vic, what were you going to say to me?
I would say Everett will go up to Raiken while he's in his own noticeably personal hell and put hands on his shoulders and say, "You're the older brother. I need you. I've been strong so long. I need you. I need your strength to help pull through this last leg of our hell."
Yeah. That sort of doesn't help because the reason that I think the Raiken is in his own personal hell is because he knows that he is he basically feels like he has no choice to avoid what's coming.
That sucks.
He feels dread. He feels dread for what's coming, but he feels like he has no choice to avoid it. He just kind of has to follow his brother no matter what, and that has sort of like put him in this state of fear almost.
So
The shadow is looming heavy on him.
has anyone gotten close to their wisdom score in shadow points?
I'm at 7 right now. It's still a good ways off.
Yeah, I'm pretty far off too.
Awesome. Okay, cool. But you guys definitely this trip has been just has weighed on you.
Yeah.
All right, can we go right into the well? Does that work for everyone?
I have to. You guys don't have to. I have to.
Yeah, so,
Freaked out, but yeah, he would probably follow just because of the group.
By the way, my wisdom score is 10.
okay, and what do you have?
10.
Shadow points wise?
It's 10.
Okay, so so Raiken is definitely in his own personal hell right now. You guys, you feeling sort of slipping away. He's starting to not just get quiet, but like anytime somebody makes a comment, he has something to say about it. Just like he feels like people aren't really recognizing his contribution to the group, and
Because he misses all the time. He feels bad because he misses all the time.
Yeah, he's like, I can't hit anything.
What's the matter with you guys?
So in fact, maybe some of your what you actually say is related to your brother. Who knows? But do you need me to sort of read what your what is it called, the shadow weakness? What it's going to be? Do you want me to read that to you?
Sure, if you want. Yeah, I have it. I have it on here, but
Okay.
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay. So I'm going to put you on another map. Should I leave anybody else up here, or is everybody going in the well?
Might as well go.
Cannonball.
So I turned I turned on dynamic lighting for this. Go ahead and update all of your shadow points now. And I've also, like, some of you don't have sight down here. It's pitch black. The only light that you have is coming from Faradir's sword.
I hear a tuba.
So I see like perfectly fine.
Is that the globe around me right now?
What's that?
Is that the globe that's around me right now?
It is. Yeah, I made it white just so everyone could see.
So
I don't see us at all on the map here.
towards the very bottom. Do you see?
I have night vision. Is that?
No, it's pitch black in here though, except for my sword. So you have to.
Oh, there we go. I see it.
Anybody
Now.
have torches?
Yeah, I can see like what.
Well, it says no light
30
equals
feet.
dim. I guess. I don't know.
You can't see anything, guys?
I see it now.
I
Yeah,
can.
I see it now. Sorry, this tablet thing is difficult.
Okay. So you guys splash down in the middle of this running creek, underground creek. And it looks like over the years it's been higher. It's pretty low right now, but the river's still rushing. The creek is rushing pretty hard. And there's just a foul stench from down here.
Yeah, it's dead
Excuse
things.
myself.
Can I spend a couple of rounds expanding this thing out to 30 feet, or
You can, yeah.
do you guys want me to do that?
Yes.
Probably. As long as there's no negative effects for us.
I mean, aside from revealing our position, but I think that's going to happen anyways.
I tend to say you're right.
All right. So bright light out to 30 feet. There you go.
Well, I say, pardon the smell. It's hard for one man to keep this place clean.
So I ask, have you been navigating this well all by yourself in the dark?
Yeah, you get to know it.
I'm actually looking at the Twitch screen. I don't know why you can see so far, Burin.
Yeah, you should only see up to.
I can see far too as angling.
All right.
Oh,
Like,
it's
It's their dark vision, isn't it?
I don't know if it has to do. Yeah, so my sword does 30 feet bright light, and then another 30 feet dim light beyond that.
I can see up to 60 feet in dim light as if it was bright.
All right. Well, if you guys want to see what's farther than his sword, look at Twitch.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking.
All right. Well,
You're breaking the immersion.
In fact, while we're down here, I'm standing in the corner like Blair Witch style, looking at the wall.
So out to 60 feet is dim light. So if you can sort of make things out in dim light, that's like where.
Yeah, I mean, I can see clear to there.
I don't know if you can ping, but yeah,
I can see up to here.
How do you make it so that, because I have night vision too?
All right, you bastards. All right.
just play the damn game. I moved forward.
Just play it. Let's move.
It's fine. I'll increase it.
I just start muttering. I just start muttering to myself, and I'm walking up the stream.
All right.
By myself, like into the darkness. I can't see jack shit, and I'm just walking up there.
No, I'll guide you. I'll guide. Raiken.
You have a guide right now, so.
Yeah, I'll take the lead and I'll guide, and I'll say just quiet steps, everyone.
So you guys don't hear anything except running water, and you see this pile of bones coming up on your left. Burns walking straight towards it.
Anglin would be like pretty freaked out in here too. Like he just would be like looking all around and like very uneasy, even more neurotic than normal.
So Raiken and Ivoric, you see like a decomposing, like fresh wooden body in that pile coming up on your left.
Fresh?
Not fresh, like not moving, like decomposing. And Burren, you actually see the shape of a dwarf up ahead on the right in that pile.
Did the Gimli scream, "No!" Yeah.
As we see the decomposing woodman, I sort of like unnervingly like say, brother, like question mark, like, what the fuck is going on?
WTF?
Yeah, I know. We have to push back and be quiet, or push on and just be quiet. We don't want to end up like these guys.
All right, so I need each of you to do one more wisdom save. This is for anguish, and the description is, if I could read from the rules. Here, let me see here.
Or when you see a grievous act of violence, particularly against your own people, right?
Yeah, gruesome killing, dreadful experience, awakening in a haunted tomb, discovering traitor among friends, discovering villagers savagely mutilated, seeing the mustering of a shadow army. So all of these things cause anguish.
I'm guessing that saves. Anglin's like, oh my, that looks terrible.
Oh, Josh.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1
It all works. It's all works. It's all for the story.
Josh shits his pants. Josh defecates.
That's there, right there, quite literally.
So, Josh, you now have the miserable, status, I guess it is. And do you have it open? Can you read it, or do you want me to?
I don't have it open. I can't scroll to it on my scroll stuff. Doesn't work on my tablet, so I wasn't actually able to read it.
Let me pull it up. I just had it up and I closed it.
I'm sorry. I thought I could get to it, but I can't scroll.
All right. So, miserable. New condition, miserable. A miserable creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. The creature automatically fails charisma ability checks. A miserable character can temporarily counter the effects of the miserable condition by spending inspiration. Using inspiration removes the disadvantage on one attack roll. And generally when you're miserable, hold on, I'll just keep going. Bouts of madness. When a player hero is miserable, rolls equal or less than the difference between their shadow points and the total of their wisdom while making an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, they experience a bout of madness. When this happens, a player relinquishes control of their character to the lore master. So for example, if you're miserable, which you are, you have disadvantage on your rolls now. And as you fall farther and farther down this path, let's say you have a shadow points of 15 later on, and your wisdom's only a 10. If you roll 5 or below on your attack roll, then I take over your character, and you go into this. It's called a bout of madness, and it's based on your shadow weakness.
Okay,
Do I have to chase Frodo around and try to take the ring from him too?
you turned into Jeff Goldblum there for a minute, Jared.
I may not. Sorry, I may not actually take over your character. I think you guys could each play your character while you're having a bout of madness. So.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sure I can act like a crazy person.
So you guys at this point, like, you see Raiken is like mouthing off to everyone next to him. Do you need me to look up your specific?
It's the allure. Yeah. I had seen my character sheet. If you look in that like top right column, I just can't expand the column out.
Yeah, resentful. A resentful adventurer is often bitter and angry with the people they ought to protect. If they feel that they risk their life for individuals that fail to recognize their actions on their behalf, so you're considered resentful right now.
Yeah.
So you might even be angry with your brother.
Yeah. What the
Yeah. I mean, I'm basically angry with everyone. I feel like I'm like, yeah.
It's like
maybe
you
mostly
said,
angry with my brother.
You feel like you have to be down here, and you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, I don't have any choice. I need to be down here, and I don't want to be down here. Yeah, and one of my fears is that all of my sort of dreams and visions and goals in life are leading me to the wrong place, and this sort of like seems to like that's coming to fruition in some way, a weird way.
All right, so you guys, you see Raiken is not in a good place. He's gotten progressively worse as you've traveled through the forest.
Wonderful.
Yeah, England would be like so scared, man. He probably wouldn't even pay a lot of heed to it right now.
Yeah.
So I say we're not far. Let's retrieve Father and help him walk out.
All right, let's do this.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess when he says that out loud, I just snap back at him and I yell at him that our father's dead.
All right, so
your jaw hits the ground like, you'll see him, and I just keep going.
so like it's like that scene when they're in Khazad Dûm, Moria, where they drop the bucket. So like he yells, like everyone's been trying to be quiet, and he yells, and it literally just echoes. You hear it continuing echoing around to the left.
Oops.
You're welcome.
The stairs going up here?
Yeah, just up like 4 or 5 stairs. It's not far. I'm sorry. No, that is going down. My bad.
Oh, down. Okay.
Yeah.
And I say as we get as we round this corner, I say, shh, no more yelling.
So as Faradir comes around the corner, you see like another pit in the middle of the room where all the water is sort of coming down. It's like a fountain almost, like it's going down from all directions.
Okay.
Father's not far now.
Like, I bet he isn't.
I almost feel like yelling again, but I'm not going to.
All right.
Not be here.
So Evorik appears to be heading towards this direction over here, and so you see a shape over there. Burn, when you come around the corner again, you see another dwarf.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure. Of what?
If I feel like anything watching us or any type of like creature.
Yeah, sure.
I would like to do that too.
If you feel like you're about to fall in the pit.
Let's do a round.
Okay, of course.
Faradir is just a little overwhelmed. Angling.
Critical fail 8. Actually, you can't critical fail skill checks. True story.
Wow. All right, so Tessero and Anglin both, like, you have a dread feeling of the pit. You, like, the water is coming down, but you see in the sides where underneath the water, there are like scratch marks running sort of like top to bottom all around the hole.
Okay.
Yeah. I rolled a 24 as well.
Oh wow, yeah. So so let's see. Where's Raiken? Raiken, from where you are, you see where Evorik is. You see a mound of earth that's propped up like a throne, and a skeleton sitting in the middle of the mound of earth. and it's like all this rotten food around it. And it's just a skeleton there.
Yeah. And I'm gonna help feed.
Great.
I'm gonna start feeding Father. It's Father.
And I need before anybody
Your brother.
need.
England, get out of the water.
Yeah, England, you're back there. You're right in the water.
Okay.
I'm just like on my knees. Raiken is just like on his knees, like staring at the ground. And they're very angry, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of walked there intentionally because he would just be so overwhelmed with everything.
Walked out in the middle of the thing for no reason.
Where did
Just
you
not
walk?
paying attention.
Yeah, he's just like looking around.
All right, did everybody roll?
Yeah.
All right, Tessero. So you're up first, and you're like you had. Hold on, let me check something. Let me make sure it went through. Okay, you guys are lucky. So you sense pending doom from the hole, and you hear like scratching.
Oh boy.
And you look over and you see a Vorik who's clearly like batshit crazy.
Wait, he's feeding a skeleton?
Yes.
Yes,
Yep.
he's
Boy.
feeding a skeleton.
Wow. Like, how's he doing that? Is he like opening its mouth and everything? Like putting the food in.
Spoonfuls of
Falls
stuff in
out
his
the
mouth.
chin. He's like,
Here comes the airplane.
So Raiken, I mean, this is still like your brother, right?
Jesus.
Yeah. I just I'm like too far in darkness to I try to start gathering myself back, and I just can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm like on my knees on the ground, and I try to stand back up, and I start trying to talk to Everett. Like I try to tell him that we need to leave. That this is over. We need to get out of here. Like we don't belong here. I have like a moment of clarity, and I'm just trying to tell him like I'm stunned, but I'm all of a sudden I'm realizing where we are and what we've done and what we've gotten ourselves into, and I'm just trying to I'd try to convince him that we need to leave. But he's across the room from me, so I'm like trying to talk to him quietly.
Yeah.
Beside this giant
I'm
hole.
talking
agree with that assessment.
I'm talking to Papa, and I'm saying, I found our brother. We have some companions. We can get out of here finally, and they're going to help me carry you out.
When I
Yeah,
hear
it's like I'm reading all over again.
Big, check your chat.
when I hear Everett talking to the skeleton again, I sort of snap back into the darkness and I yell at him.
I say,
yell at
the master is coming.
our father's dead, and this is not our father.
I say, shh, quiet. The master is coming.
Great,
Good.
wonderful.
Yeah, on to here.
Tessero, you're up.
Okay, yeah, so Tessero is looking at this hole. He's super curious about it.
Oh my god, no.
He starts walking. He walks to the edge of the water. He dips his toe in for a second, and is it cold? What's the temperature of this water here?
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't like that. He's gonna take out his short bow and just shoot it right in the hole.
All right, you don't hear it. You hear it ricochet off one wall, and then it goes quiet.
And so I say to
He
them,
like holds his breath.
come help me carry him out before the master gets here.
Tessero's like, hey guys, this hole's I don't like this hole. It's super.
Can we subtitle this episode? I don't like this hole.
Inglorion bastards. I don't like this hole.
Man.
Tessero's regretting not smoking some pipe weed before going into this well.
Yeah.
I think it would have made him a little bit more.
Is it my turn then? Are we running in turn order?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna take a shot at the skeleton.
Your dad's skeleton?
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to shoot it. Everrick's feeding it, and I'm going to shoot it right square in the head, and it's going to be the best roll I ever made.
You don't have to roll for it. No, you don't have to roll for it. It's not moving. So we'll say you hit it right in the head, and the head falls off. So we've all
I can think of is Dumb and Dumber. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Pretty dad.
We got no money. We got no food.
our pets' heads are falling off.
There's a giant shadow creature in the well.
So you guys,
I guess when I take the shot, I yell that our father's dead. Like, I yell at the top of my lungs. Like, I'm just crazy. I'm crazy.
So like the arrow hits it right in the head, and the like skull falls off and rolls to right at Evorick's feet.
Great.
We need to get him out of here.
I'm kind of stunned. I'm looking at the head. I'm looking back at my brother. I'm looking at the rotted food. I'm looking at myself, and I'm just stunned. And I'm whispering. I'm just saying, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, repeatedly.
And so Evorick, you know exactly what's about to happen.
So I look up at them and I say, "Fly, you fools!"
We need to get these people out of here.
So Raiken, you can finish your movement if you want.
Yeah. I'm going to move towards him. How far is it? I'm sorry, guys, but I'm playing this up like I think you would. So
yeah,
I guess I can make it all the way there.
You can get there, yeah.
I can't select my avatar now, though. God damn it!
I'll do it. I'll move you over.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like tapping on the screen trying to select it. I had the ruler selected too. All right, so there I am, and I'm run over there. I'm right over there, like I'm going to try to grab him. Like I'm not leaving without him, I guess.
All right, he seems like lucid, like there's a life back to his eyes. He had like big dark circles under there, and it's like it's almost like he like it looks a little disoriented, but he's like really there. You know, even though he was believable before.
It's him.
It's like he's blinking. Like what the hell? Where am I?
Great. This is all great. so he's there, and we have that moment where I see him again for the first time, and I just I say I'm just like we have to leave.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Let's go now.
Support this idea.
All right, Burin, you're up.
All right.
I'm a proponent of this plan.
God, fucking crazy people.
Humans.
Sorry.
Yeah, Vernon's like, non-dwarves.
I'm just gonna stand here and ready an attack.
All right. What's the condition of your?
If anything comes near me,
Something
including
comes out of the earth
Raiken,
butthole.
I'm gonna just smack it. Like if Raiken comes at me like aggressive, I'm smacking him.
Though this marks the end of the episode, the road goes ever on. Until next time, join us at longwinded.one and consider giving us a review on Apple Music, Spotify, or really whichever platform you choose.